Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew and today we're taking a look at Mezco's King Kong Skull Island figure, my first ever highly articulated, very beautifully sculpted King Kong action figure. Will this be really good or will this be terrible? Well, let's find out. Sculpt in paint apps is actually kind of a bit surprising on this guy. From a distance, he has a very much more of a black look to him, but up close he has a lot of brown dry brushings to really bring out his finer details. And it's things like the body and the chest that you can actually kind of see much more of that gray that is mainly used throughout the body, which I think is really fine and dandy too. The palms look really nice as well with a nice wrinkly tone, and underneath the feet we don't have any peg holes, which is kind of odd. You'd think they'd have peg holes there, but I guess not. And we have those fine rich scar marks, which I can't tell if those are like fresh bloody open or just regular scars, but if those are fresh bloody wounds, I think they could have done a better job kind of making them bloody. For articulation, we don't really have well, actually, we have a lot. I heard a lot of things that this guy is like just a brick, but no, that's actually not the case. We have a ball joint right here at the head, actually a barbell style ball joint, which you can look up about that far, down about that far, to the left and to the right, and you can rotate a lot. The arms here can move out to the side that much, and there goes the head, in about that much, which you can actually see. It plugs into the head on a ball joint, and and the head plugs itself on a ball joint, so it kind of goes up and down, so you can kind of see what a barbell style ball joint is. The elbow can bend like that and can rotate as well, and the wrist can rotate and swivel like that. And we also have a ball jointed ab crunch, so you can go forward and back pretty far to the side, and you can twist and turn. The legs can go forward about that far, backwards about that far, spread out to the side that much, and can rotate at the top of the thigh too. We have a single hinged knee, which feels very underwhelming in my opinion, because you have like a rotation, but you don't get much bend. But the foot is decent, and you can get a little rotation and a little pivot. So for articulation, I do think the bottom of half could be better, but the top half, with the waist especially, is amazing. Now, normally figures will come with accessories, depending on which company it is. I'm happy to report that this King Kong figure comes with a buttload of accessories. Here we have an alternate head, which is on a glue stick right now to probably show you guys better. It has a nice, rich, sculpted detail with a lot of nice paint applications to it. And I'm going to be, instead of doing it on. Next, we also come with a pair of fists, which if I can get them out of the bag right here. Right here. They're decently sculpted and painted too, I'll say. There's also another wrist, or I guess palm, but we'll get into this one a bit. Here we have Andaro, which you guys are going to be surprised about this, but I don't like human action figures. So this is kind of a weird addition for me. And then we have two chain shackles, which go around his wrist. Now, all of this is really cool, but I feel like we could have gotten something else. Maybe like a big tree, or like that bone club they included with the black and white version. But still, for the accessories, you do get top-notch. Excellent. In a review, they normally put it like how to put it on, but I'm going to be saving that for a different video, as if I did that would take up way too much time. And for a size comparison, here he is with all of my other 6-inch King Kong figures, and even though it's hard to tell, especially with him, he's actually the tallest Kong in my collection, like in terms of the 6-inch scale. And this is really fitting because I really like him a lot. Meanwhile, you're the shortest. Being King Kong, here he is with some dinosaurs I have in my collection with this red dinosaur I got a long time ago, and this one I got from a thrift shop, kind of a plushie. Which, if we're talking about scale here, I think Kong was slightly smaller than the dinosaurs in the movie, so this matchup could work. Proportion-wise, I don't think this would work. I mean, he's a plushie and he's an action figure. Good luck trying to get those two to look good. And for the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, here he is with some 6-inch Godzilla figures, ranging from NECA, Monster Arts, and Bandai Creation, which He definitely, it looks like he's actually taller than all of them, but that's actually not true because the because you can actually get them to be tall, or like you can get them to be standing much more tall, and if you do that for all of them, they roughly stand roughly the same height. But there's one figure in my collection, and in anyone's collection, if you're gonna get this, this is the figure to put it with. Which figure am I talking about? 1962's NECA Godzilla. It's not because he's from King Kong versus Godzilla. You can make that argument, but it's because they both had the detail, have the sculpt, have the articulation, have the accessories, and they both got an immense amount of weight. Seriously, these figures will go great. So, what's the verdict? This figure is amazing. And I've heard a lot of stories about people just slamming this guy because of his quote unquote poor quality. But the truth is, people are wrong. I don't understand what his problem is. Yes, the waist down articulation is a little bit lacking, but that's not that big of a deal because upper his upper torso more than makes up for it. He's got the sculpt and paint application, so really put him up there with some of the higher ups in the figure market. And not to mention, he comes with a buttload of accessories, and he's definitely very affordable at only I think $40 to $50. If you can get him at that price range, which you should be able to go to your local comic shop and pick this guy up, maybe at like BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store. I think it's like $37 before shipping. You're in for a nice package. It was a tough decision between this guy and NECA's, but I gotta say, I think I made the right choice with this one. I'm still gonna get the NECA's, obviously, because it's NECA and I like their kaiju figures, especially Godzilla. But after having this, I'm excited to see what other kind of King Kong figures come from Mezco, if they ever do more. I'm still gonna be getting the NECA Kong, yes, but I think that once I compare the two, the NECA has to have a whole. I'm gonna give the NECA a very high standard in order to even compare to this one. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later, and peace out, everyone.